This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Anacortes Mining, Mr. Jim Currie. Jim, great to have you back on. It's been a good couple of weeks.
Thanks, Gerardo.
How are you?
Yeah, thanks very much. I'm well, thanks. How are you today?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for asking. I mentioned that it's been a good couple of weeks. The stock has done well. Given the macro backdrop for precious metals, which, we talked a bit off air, and I mentioned to you that I think we're in for a heck of a 2022. You're a newly listed company, but this asset, the Tres Cruces project, is absolutely already delivering with the results from this morning's PEA. I would love for you to provide some context, and then I have a few questions for you.
Sure, no problem. So, this is a project that has a very high grade oxide cap on it, and this is what the PEA is been based on is heap leaching of this oxide cap. We're going to produce at about an average of 68,000 ounces a year annually for 7 years. Initial capital costs will be about 125 million, and our NPV after tax at a 5% discount rate is going to be $165.9 million US dollars. So it's a very robust project. Our all-in sustaining costs are going to be about $786 per ounce. So it definitely falls in the lower portion of cost per ounce for properties that are being developed right now. So yeah, we're very excited about it.
Well, I'm no mathematician, but I know the difference between $786 and where gold currently is, which is right at that $2,000 level. Sounds like a very, very profitable project. The after-tax IRR is 33%. And I should note, I believe that's using $1,700 gold. Is that correct?
That's correct. I mean, we wanted to be a bit conservative. We floated our pits at 1,500. We did the gold price at 1,700. But you start looking at the sensitivity and gosh, at current prices, this thing's a barn burner.
This does not include any portion of the sulfide gold resource, right? And that's another 1.8 million ounces. It's not inconsequential. You and I spoke a few weeks ago, and you said you believe there's the potential for 5, 7, maybe even 10 million gold ounces on this project. Walk me through how you unlock that kind of upside.
Well, Barrick, when they were drilling this thing off, they were really only looking for oxides to supplement the feed at their Lagunas Norte oxide operation, which was 10 kilometers away. So they ended a lot of their holes in mineralization. Once they got through the oxides, comfortably through the oxides, and they hit the sulfides, they just turned these holes off. And some of these holes, they were spectacular holes that ended in mineralization, sulfide mineralization. The hole that I like to point to is RTC 255, which was 228 meters of 2.95 grams per ton. And for your American listeners, that's 750 feet. And just to put it into perspective, the discovery hole at Barrick's Gold Strike deposit was only 600 feet. So, I mean, it speaks to a really, really intense and productive system.
Looking forward to a busy 2022. You've told me privately, and you've said it publicly as well, so I don't think I'm overstepping here, but you've told me privately that you believe this will be the gold exploration story. It also looks like it already is off to a great head start as far as being a very profitable mining company. Jim, anything to add to that?
No, I just ask everybody to stay tuned. All we're doing is executing on what we promised when we started this thing off in October of last year. This is a project that hasn't really seen the light of day for 17 or 18 years, and we were lucky to be able to acquire it. And we're real excited by the results of the PEA, but we're even more excited by the prospect of the drilling that we're going to be doing starting in April. So I just ask you and your listeners to stay tuned because I believe the best is yet to come. And yes, I do believe we were going to be the gold exploration story of 2022.
Well, listen, it's already undervalued as is. You have a current market cap of just under $70 million Canadian. You know, the 165.9 million net present value after tax, that's in US dollars, and that's using $1,700 gold. So let's just round up and say 200 million Canadian. Quite a disconnect between the 70 million and the 200 million, and that doesn't factor in the 1.8 million ounce sulfide resource or the exploration upside. So should be an exciting one, especially if gold keeps behaving.
I think so. Yeah, we're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to what's ahead of us.
Wonderful. Looking forward to having you back, Jim. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Gerardo. Always a pleasure speaking with you.